It is God for me. It is God for me. Can't you see all the ways He's been blessing me? Praise Him, I say glory be to Him. The blessings come from Him, so praise Him. He woke me up this morning, gifting me with life to live. My home, my health, for everything you could imagine. There is no need for me to feel what the future holds. I'm a living testimony. He knows yesterday, the same today. No matter the change, He remains the same. With open arms, come the day. All of His promises remain the same. 'Cause it is God for me. It is God for me. Can't you see all the ways He's been blessing me? Praise Him, I say glory be to Him. The blessings come from Him, so praise Him. There is no other one above the Lord that I serve. Patient and loving, there's so many words that I will say. The list goes on every day, it's a new wave. That's why my friends are so surprised to see me smiling. See yesterday, the same today. No matter the change, He remains the same. With open arms, come the day. All of His promises remain the same. 'Cause it is God for me. It is God for me. Can't you see all the ways He's been blessing me? Praise Him, I say glory be to Him. The blessings come from Him, so praise Him. This is the glory day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice in Him and be glad in Him. So I will rejoice in Him, sing my song to Him, make room for Him, give thanks to Him. Oh, I guess you get the message. Oh, I just can't help it. Yeah. So it is God for me. It is God for me. Can't you see all the ways He's been blessing me? Praise Him, say glory be to Him. Blessings come from Him, so praise Him. Okay. Go to
Hey y'all, hey everybody, Heavenly Fresh family. Y'all always catch us incomplete, okay? Where he at? Where is he at? Oh my goodness, this is, hallelujah, thank you Jesus. Y'all know it, I done just went blank, okay? Fresh Fire Friday, this is what this is. Fresh Fire Friday, but this is our Valentine edition. Amen. We were going to have a conversation tonight as soon as Pastor Ken come in.
Got that popcorn.
He trying to get snacks.
Yeah.
He got snacks. We got.
What y'all doing tonight? Got me some popcorn.
I'm blessed by it. I'm telling you, I'm blessed by it. Because this ain't.
Hallelujah.
He done came a long way. Okay, let's start these lives. Y'all share out while we trying to get this together. We trying to get our lives together here. Y'all go ahead and tag somebody in this live. Share this out. We are talking about love tonight. We're talking about, our topic tonight is, would you date you? Would you date you? This is probably going to just get your mind to thinking, help you get some stuff together. Because how you going to be believing God and you unprepared? You ain't getting yourself together to for your Boaz or whoever he is or she is, your good thing. You got to be preparing for her. So this is what we are doing tonight. We are talking about, would you date you?
Would you date you?
Give us just a second while y'all sharing. We trying to share too, okay?
Amen.
Go ahead and share and tag somebody in the live.
All right. Look.
This is yours.
That's mine. I am so happy tonight. I am with my snooker doodle boodle. Hey, it's all good.
Oh, Lordy.
Would you date yourself? Can I start with something?
Yes, brother.
Listen.
Let's go.
Happy Valentine's for what it is. You know, me and my cousin on Real Talk Tuesday kind of broke that down. But I understand everybody celebrates love.
We like it. We like to
marriage,
celebrate.
love. But I want to ask you guys a question tonight. And we're going to kind of go with different things, but I want to ask you a question. And I want you to come talk to me, give me some feedback. Watch this here. What marriage in the Bible was a good example? Wow.
The first thing come to my mind is Abraham and Sarah, but then I be thinking about how they was tripping and stuff, you know. And then I think about
okay.
Jesus. I went blank. Jesus, mama and daddy.
Oh, you talking about Joseph and Mary?
Yep.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, what marriage showed us an example? I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really. Now, you said something, Abraham and Sarah. It was okay.
They was keeping it real.
She called him Lord, and I'm not being funny, but she submitted. But what marriage do the Bible show us that we can just look and pattern ourselves out there? I don't think I saw one. I could be wrong. So what that's letting me know, marriage is a blessing, but it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's a work in progress. Because think about it. I want you to answer. Come on, somebody give me a marriage. A marriage in the Bible. A marriage in the Bible. Now,
put it in the
comments. We talk about the Bible all the time. We talk about how we should be to our wife and we should be to our husband. But give me an example of a marriage in the Bible. Wow, that we can pattern ourselves out there.
I told you,
Sarah and Abraham. What lets me know? Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Elder, pastor. So what lets me know is it lets me know that it's challenges in marriage. It's going to always be some situations going on. But that's funny, isn't it? How that we can't even come off the top of our head and show that what marriage was a good marriage that we can pattern ourselves out of. Because most of the people that was talking to us about marriage in the Bible, they weren't married. Wow.
Dang.
They wasn't even married. That's cold.
Yeah.
They weren't married. So we know that had to be God sent.
Yes, indeed.
So I just want to throw that question out there to you. If you can tell me, come on, Minister Jennifer, if you got something, let me know. She in that word. Come on, Elder Troy, Brian, let me know. And this is not something that I'm trying to say that I know. I just want to know, is it something in that Bible that shows us a good example couple? We can't go with Lot. and his wife, she done tripped out.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't go with who else? You can't, it's a lot of. Now, I would say, a lot of people will say Joseph and Mary. But the only thing they showed us with them is what? Was Jesus, which they brought Jesus in. But actually she did. Because now, I
think about Abraham and Sarah because that was some real stuff that they went through.
Okay.
That's some stuff that we would do today. Not today, really, because I ain't finna offer nobody my man, but
to have a child.
No.
So there was issues up in that marriage.
You can it was definitely issues in the marriage, but you can I can put myself in her shoes because it's regular. I may not offer you to another woman to have a child, but I can put that in, different dynamics, and that was some real stuff. Yeah. For real.
This is Jennifer Cole with it. She said, yes, Christ and the church. Now that's called. She heals.
That, woo!
Yeah, she's slick.
That's a good one.
Yeah, she's slick.
That's a good one.
He's married to the church. So that's a great example.
Dang.
And we think Thank you for that, because I was wondering. But guess what? Is the church doing what they supposed to do?
Lord.
But listen, now I want you men to kind of come holler at me on tonight. Now look, we're gonna talk about dating us. What is it?
Would you date yourself?
Would you date yourself?
Would you date yourself?
Would you date yourself?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Some days.
Wow. You know, everybody gonna sit up and say, yeah, I'm gonna date myself. Yeah, I'm not. But I've been thinking about this for a minute.
Okay.
I really have. I've been thinking about it, and I've been like, man, would I date myself? Now, the answer is automatically, you know, you're gonna say, yeah, I'll date myself because I'm myself, and I know that I'm gonna look out for myself. But the thing about it, you know, the deep part of you that ain't no good. You know, the parts of you that you probably just kept to yourself and never told anybody else. You know, the part of you that's not gonna deal with certain things. You know everything. You come on, you know, Ms. Federer, how you doing? You know, Avery, something there. Come on, Avery, man. Listen, you know the things that you'll do, and that you know, you kind of, what's going on, Jose? You know the things that you'll do.
He said he amazing.
He said he's amazing. Who said that? Oh, he said, yes, I would. I'm amazing. Come on, put me some comments up there. If you would date yourself, let me know. Jennifer, would you date yourself?
In real life, though.
In real life.
Because we all think we amazing until somebody tell us we know.
Oh, Kim, Veronica said she wouldn't. Uh-oh. I would be a good date, Providence. First lady in the house, LIC, she said she would be a good date. Okay, well, we ain't tripping on no date. Okay, but would you go further with yourself? Would you go further?
Dating. Let me get this charger.
You know what? Jennifer in there reading that Bible now because she started throwing names up. She in that Bible. She in that word now. She started throwing names up there. Okay, I'm gonna study that one. Ananias and Sapphira, girl.
They out of there.
Them folks weren't paying their money.
Ooh, they out of there.
Yeah. So, would you date yourself?
I would date myself sometimes because I know I be tripping some days.
Woo.
I know.
Yeah,
I be tripping some. They was that for real.
You be tripping.
Would you date yourself?
Probably not.
Boy, you out of there. I know you would.
Probably not.
So let me say this: the people. Okay, so
whatever. Hey.
Do we be tripping? I mean, do we be thinking people be tripping about the stuff they say about us? Like the stuff you say about me. Do I be thinking you tripping when you say that stuff? Like you be like, hey, you do too much.
Woo.
I be like, I know I do. I own my stuff, but the people.
You don't even know.
You don't know. Okay, so but the people that you date, they be telling you real stuff about yourself, but we be so caught up in pride or whatever.
There you go.
They tripping. No, they not tripping. They see this stuff. They live in it.
It's the constructive criticism that they give you that there are a lot of people can't handle. Mm-hmm. So that's what it's really about tonight. Can you you said a good marriage. Yeah, I said a good marriage. You're right, Jennifer. Listen, so what I'm saying is, you know, we need to understand about yourself, like what you just said. Could you take that? Could you honestly really take stepping out of yourself and giving yourself what you know about yourself? Well, let me rephrase it. Mm. Could you take everything that you know about yourself in your relationship? Mm-hmm. Could you take it if somebody else knew everything that you know and they will come tell you about yourself? That's
hard. That's a hard thing.
That's a hard thing. Because what do they say? The truth what?
Hurts.
It hurts.
That's for real.
But one thing I learned when I married my wife, if I love you, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to be like on Baby Boy. I'm not going to be like Baby Boy and he's about, I lie to them. He said, I tell them the truth because I don't love them, but I lie to you because I love you. Now that's backwards. I'm going to tell her the truth because I love her. Right. Look at that. Veronica said she couldn't. Right. She said no, she couldn't take it. That's hard. Cold.
It's hard.
Jennifer said she couldn't take it. Why? That's rough, ain't it?
I can't take it when you be telling me stuff.
You know, you be having a bad one.
I'd probably be having tears in my eyes.
Actually, I saw that. That really be hurting me. That really be hurting me. So that's why I've been kind of chilling.
Boy, no, it don't.
But this is the deal. The truth will set you what?
Free, but it still don't feel good.
It don't feel good, but whatever that's going to make us better.
That's right.
Trust me, I don't like it. I don't like it, but the things that Karen tells me that I don't want to hear or that I've done, and I know she's right, yes, it runs me out. And I try to defend it. Have you ever been in a moment to where you are going back and forth with this person and you know they really telling the truth, but you study defending that thing?
Right. Yep. That's what we do, though.
She say, that's my truth, not his. She wrong for that.
Dang.
But I understand. But Karen will tell me something, and I really don't want to hear it, or I really don't want to go back and handle that. Yeah. Because, you know, just because of me in the inside, don't want to deal with that situation no more. Just want to be done with it. Yeah. You know, that's why this is the blessing. This is the blessing. That's it. Help to keep your accountability. That's it. And grow. That's gonna help. That's gonna help keep your accountability and grow. And that's what we're here for, to grow in a marriage, to grow in a relationship, to grow. Because by us learning each other, and listen, I can't, and I love books about marriage, that's fine. But every book and everything is not going to help everybody because it's not for every person. Right. So you have to understand what helps you and in your mate. You got to understand what's going to help you and your mate. What's going to help you and the person you're dating, you and the person that you're married to. Because you know the things that get on their nerves, you know, all of these things. Gosh. And I heard this a long time ago in a men's meeting, way back in the day. We all know what we're supposed to do. But do we want to do it?
Do we want to do it?
That's the question. We all know what we're supposed to do. But do we want to do it? And that goes back to, would you date yourself? Because you know what you need to be doing and how you need to do it, how you need to be in a relationship, how you need to go about this thing. Would you really date yourself knowing that you don't want to do the things that's going to take, that's going to make it work?
Oh, Jesus. Can we talk about, I want to, I don't know why this just popped in my head.
We're going to tell about ourselves. Well, you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for our mates to tell us about ourselves.
Yeah, when you get to a certain point, it's like, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere. I might as well go and tell you the truth. So we can fix this right here. So I want to talk about some different subjects concerning dating and, of course, marriage.
Okay.
And one of them was for me, and you can come up with your two that you want to talk about. I'm putting us on the limit, so we can stay at the time.
I got you.
So finances is my one, and
you're gonna get these folks crunk about
gift giving. So let's
start
with finances. Let's talk about finances.
Want a popcorn?
I don't want a popcorn, sir. Don't try to give me. Let's jump to gift giving. Don't try to give me what you want. What you like.
See, you're going to have these women on there. You really going to make it bad. You finna make it bad for a lot of these men.
No, we're not going to make it bad for the men because we're going to pray when we get out of here and we're going to end in peace at the end of the day.
What's your deal on gift giving?
Gift giving. Okay, gift giving in a relationship.
Wow.
Would you date yourself? This is still along them same lines because We have to learn what?
Come on, listen.
Perry Mason over here. Your mind already going at it. Let's go. So we have to learn how to know the person that we are connected to. Like when we were dating, somebody else may be out here dating, but you have to know the person and cater to that.
Okay.
Do y'all feel me? Do y'all feel me? Is this truth? Tell me what you think about it in the comments. You tell me what you think about it. The truth.
About how you started?
Do you think that you are supposed to?
Supposed to what?
Cater to me.
Okay, I have.
In the area of gift giving.
Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. All right, that's cool.
Let's go.
Cool. Okay, look. Men out there, some of y'all are way better than me on this. Gifts, you know, I'm the type of guy to just say, hey, and what do you want? I'll give it. Just tell me what you want. But she don't like that. She want to be surprised. Read that comment because they coming now. She want to be surprised. She wants to be, but this is the thing. Y'all ever saw Bill Cosby show? Every time Bill Cosby would be snooping around, trying to see what they doing for him and all of that. That's the thing that gets me with her. Come on now.
I don't do
She
that.
wants to know. She gets all excited, and it put pressure on the men. Now tell me, men, do you guys get pressure from these holidays and birthdays and gift giving? Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got to fight through it. You got to do what you got to do. But it's a pressure thing, I believe, to men. I believe because they have to go out and they got to try to get what's right. And if they don't get what's right, this is what she don't understand. I want to give her the gift that she loves and that she wants. But then if I give her the gift and she doesn't like it, and the way she says it is, I can't look at how she takes the gift, you know, because when I see her, I know my wife. If she likes it, it's gonna be a certain way. If it's just something that she be like, she gonna do a certain thing. And when I see them, I be like, see, look at that, I done did all this, and now look, it's over with. And she be like, no, I liked it. God forgive her. But she be doing that. And that's why I say, you know what, let's cut the chains. You tell me what you want, and I got you. Just tell me what you want. Let's cut that out. Tell me what you want, and I got you.
Okay, so Nisi said, yes, but I believe everyone receives love in different ways. Absolutely. Yes. That's all in knowing the person that you are in connection with, right? So when you learn what it is, how it is, we should be constantly in pursuit of what it is that our connected person likes, right?
Read my cousin. She said something amazing. Right?
So she said, I agree with the finances, and my husband don't agree with the gifts, but he know for the sake of peace. So he does it. He do what he got to do for the sake of peace. That's very important.
That's very important. That's cool.
I mean, I don't even think it's for the sake of peace because I think it is, but I think that our goal should be to in whatever aspect to wow your other half.
But that goes back to dating. Would you date yourself?
Yes.
Because when you say yes quickly, you have to be open-minded on all the things that you want, and would you be able to keep up with giving? Because see, that's a tough question when you ask yourself, would you date yourself? Because you can't lean to, okay, well, I can get everything I want because I'm gonna date myself. You have to understand about Hey, we're back.
Sorry, y'all.
You got to understand that you're not you when you agree on dating yourself. You're not you. So would you be able to accommodate that person? And would you be able to accommodate yourself? And would it be fair to accommodate yourself? That would it be fair to do all the things that you want if you're doing it for that person?
Right.
But this is the question though. What if you don't want all of those things? Would that be good for you to accommodate what you see what I'm saying? So the things that you really want, you put that out of your mind. Mm-hmm. That, okay, that's not for me. Mm-hmm. Now, would you be able to accommodate somebody else all the time for that?
Giving them what they want?
Yes.
Yes, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Okay.
That's the goal. And in asking yourself the question, would you be able to date yourself? Even because I know when we first started, I didn't even really know what I liked.
Wow.
I didn't even know what I was attracted to. I didn't even know the things like I know now. You have to learn of yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So just like in a relationship, I have to learn of you. I have a responsibility to figure you out. Good. You know what I'm saying? But also, because you used to say this to me, what do you want? That was always a question for me. And I was like, at first I was like, I don't even know what I want. At first, I didn't even know that I like surprises. I didn't even know. And finally I was like, why am I responding to him like this when he give me something? And I had to figure me out. It was my responsibility to figure out what it is that I like, how I like to receive it. That is knowing yourself. That is dating yourself. Would you date yourself? I wouldn't date me, not the me that was like, oh, that's okay. Not the me that was like, I don't even know what I want. But I do want, no, girl, sis, no. So, figure you out so that it'll help him to figure you out.
So what you're telling me that the gifts is a must, right? I'm asking.
I'm asking you, is gifts a must for me?
Do you know that question? Is it a gift?
I know the answer.
Well, answer the question.
Yes.
Okay, well, so when I ask you and I say, hey, babe, what do you want? Let me know what you want. I'll get it. That's just a no-no.
Ooh.
Now I need y'all to come on and comment on this, because if your husband or significant other, your wife say, look, tell me what you want for Christmas, tell me what you want for your birthday, tell me what you want for whatever, I'll just get it. Would that be bad?
It's not bad. It's not bad. Y'all chime in. It's not bad. It's just not my way.
Wow.
That's your way.
Wow.
That's your way.
Yeah.
That's your way.
But what I'm saying is, like, the surprises is a very, very hard thing. Now, I try. I do the best I can.
You do.
What?
Boy, you have turned over a major leaf, okay?
Yeah, but it's rough.
I know
it's
it
hard,
is,
it's hard
but
it's hard.
You're doing it. It's
hard out there. Because this is the thing when men, come on, back me up. When you do that surprise and you were so happy and you did it. Me and a friend named Avery, probably looking at, we joke about it all the time. Now, you trying to figure out what you're doing for the whole next time because you tripping. You know what I'm saying? You're going back and forth. So it's easy for you, but it's hard for the person that's doing that.
It's hard for you. Yeah. I know.
So you still want it though. Yes. Would I date myself by being plain Jane? I don't know, because that's the problem, because I have to be considerate on seeing what other people want. And I'm the type of person that, hey, you check me, let's black and white, what do you want? Let's get it. I want to make you happy, and we go from there. The surprises is, we do it, but it's, why? But see, think about it. You just said earlier you didn't even know that you want a surprise.
I know. That's why I'm patient with you now, because you know, it's taking you a minute to understand the importance of this situation. So I'm just, because a long time I didn't know. I really, really didn't know. And you can expect for a person to get it when you get it, but that's not the case. A lot of times it still takes, when you get it, it's still gonna take them time to get it. So give them the space to be able to get the way you want it. Because in my mind, it's really not as hard as he's making it. He putting a pressure on himself. In my mind, I'm like, dude, because it ain't that I want you to go out and spend a whole lot of money. I'm not asking for that. This dude will go buy me 16 purses. I'll be like,
I don't know which one she like. Because if I bring one, then what's she gonna do? I didn't get the response, so now I feel like I failed. So you try to accommodate that and try to make it, happy. So,
I love you. Thank you, baby, for the 16 purses. But then y'all listen, I love him. He is so sweet because he's doing the best he can.
Trying my hardest.
Then wait a minute.
I need some popcorn. Give me some popcorn.
Wait a minute. Why these 16 purses be like what his mama would like? I be like, the 16 purses, what you thinking about, Betty? Who was you thinking about when you went and got?
You wrong, Danny. Don't talk about my mama, baby. You wrong. Don't be talking about
I love your mama.
Yeah, but don't talk about my mama purse choosing.
I buy her purses. What is she talking about?
But my mama got a good taste. Don't do that. Look, we done with the gifts. Let's go with the finance, because I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Oh my goodness. How you gonna give me some that you done saw your mama carrying around? Now, he called me Prince. This is how he describes my dress, the way I want to walk around. He calls me Prince, but you gonna get me a purse that your mama would like? And 16 of them?
Look, I don't get this young lady. I ain't even tell what I bought you because I ain't want for me. You saying I'm showing up. But I done bought you some purses.
You did not tell. I said you.
My mama wouldn't wear that purse I bought you.
Because you got it together. You got it.
You know what? We're done with gifts. We talking about the finance. Let's talk about the finance. What you got on?
Okay.
I'm done.
But y'all, I gotta say this. Let's end on this with the gifts.
Oh, Lord.
We're gonna end on a good note with the gifts. Y'all, it was the most amazing thing when for Father's Day, it didn't go too well.
It didn't.
Because you was tripping. But
you tripped.
Father's Day, he bought me a purse. Very designer purse. He bought the one for Father's Day. That alone, even if it was not designer, it wasn't, that alone was just major. I'm like, why are you giving me gifts on Father's Day? But it was the sweetest. It was a surprise. I did not expect it. Mm-hmm. The sweetest thing. So we're going to end right there on the gift giving.
No, tell what you did.
Oh, go.
You know what? We're going to leave that alone. Let's go about the finance.
Okay. I'll give you the floor.
Let's go with the finance.
Okay, so finances. Having ourselves together financially is major.
Okay.
I think it's very major.
Okay.
And dating ourselves, will we date ourselves in the financial state that we're in?
Uh-oh.
Ladies, would you date yourself in the, she said not on Esther person.
Hey man, y'all get off me and y'all get off my mama. Y'all get off my mama, man.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Old-fashioned purse, 16 mama purses. That's what they say. Yes, so would you date yourself financially where you are today? Mm-hmm. Would you date yourself?
Financially where we are today?
Financially where you are, where you are financially, would you date yourself?
Well,
meaning, do you have your stuff together?
I'm gonna be honest with you on that part. No, because I'm a person like,
you know what? Still no. I know.
No, you wrong. Listen, I'm the type of person that I like to come up with in the struggle together. Okay. I like that. Now, that's just me, you know. Look, if we gonna
that's
go
where real love is birth.
That's where it's birth. Like I tell people all the time, you know, when you get married, you think you're in love, but you're not. You're not really in love. Now, some people don't love each other. They got married. That's cool. But majority of the marriages, they just like each other a lot. You're not married. You're not in love.
Yeah.
But when you start going through those challenges, when you start going through those different things and come makes you closer and different things like that, that's when you fall in love. Mm-hmm. So, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So, I say no. Financially, one man now, no, because we have established some things. You know, God has blessed us. We doing some things. You know, got business, got different things going, and I'm not saying that a young lady or a young man might meet somebody and fall in love, and this person is just loaded. Mm-hmm. That's just what God's will may be. But me, myself, I wouldn't go out looking for that, because that's the typical thing of the world right now is greed. That's what they're doing. They're going out trying to come up, and that's not love for sure. You know, just trying to get what they can get. But I would love to be like what we did. We started together. We came up together. Didn't have no water at the house together. Didn't have no lights at the house together. Yeah. Got put out a couple of places together. We did. Indeed. Didn't have some Christmases together. Right. But God brought us out and blessed us. Yeah. And that showed the love for each other, because that lets you know that sometimes the love is not there when you're dating and when you're with someone, and when the money dries up, you don't have it. Does it cause conflict? Does it cause problems? And I know that the money, you know, you got to have things. It could be a upsetting moment, but does it cause you to leave each other? Right. You know, does it cause you to get away from each other and say, no, I don't love you no more. I'm not with you no more. If the money done that, you shouldn't have never married him in the first place. That's true. That's true. You should have never been with him in the first place. That's true.
Do you think that not marriage, but money, dating somebody with money is a bad thing? Or do you think that it's more, do you think the relationship will last? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, it depends on the person's heart. It depends on your heart. If you're liking this person, that person liking you, that's what's going on. You know, what done they say?
That vet.
Listen, it depends on if that person liking you and you liking them. That just could be your blessing. You get with somebody that's loaded. I mean, it doesn't matter, but
we're gonna end with the vet story.
Yeah, we're gonna end with the vet story, y'all. This is a funny story. I need y'all to stay tuned.
We're not gonna talk about.
I need y'all to stay tuned with this vet story. But listen, if a person does that, that's fine.
Yeah, if they got money.
But the intentions of the heart.
The intentions of the heart. But this generation will stay with people just because their heart can be wicked and just as black, but they will ride it out just because of the financial space that they sit in. Knowing it ain't going nowhere, knowing that ain't no future, but they will ride it out just
because of the security.
God.
Some women will stay and be beat because of the security.
Money,
some women,
money.
And that's a shame. Some women will stay just because they were just because of that. But let's kind of switch it a little bit. Me and you kind of talked on this about the other day. Men, let me ask you this. Could you, let's say you had business going, your wife had a job going, and all of a sudden you lose your business. And now your wife has to be the provider. Mm-hmm. And you know that you're a man, and you know that you are a provider, and you know that you need to, go get up and do things, but your wife don't have a problem with looking at her. I'm not saying taking advantage of her. Could you handle that? Now, this is a real man answer here. Because you got some guy, they're going to lay up on the woman. But could you handle, because you have some men knowing that, okay, I fell on bad times, but my wife got my back. That should be thankful enough. But they want to do so much because they want to be the man. But one thing you got to understand about a man, you don't have to prove it. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just be that man. And if something, God forbid, and I can't.
God forbid.
I can't support like I do at the crib, and she step up and start bringing in, I'm going to sit there and take that until God blesses me to go.
That's hard for men because y'all are providers. That's who you are to your core. So a real man is a provider. Mm-hmm. Ain't no period. A real man is a provider. So I know that, and you being you, I know that it wouldn't, but no, I think you would be bothered by it.
I would very much be bothered, but I would have to get.
Not because it's me.
It's because I'm not doing what I'm doing.
Just because you're not doing it.
That's right. I would very much be bothered, but I would have to get in position and know what God's plan is happening at that time.
Yeah.
See, God takes us through a lot of things in relationships and different things of that nature to show us what's going on, to show us ourselves. Like, would you date yourself? A lot of times God is asking us that question in our relationship.
Right.
Yeah, a real man will be bothered. But could you handle it as a real man?
Could you handle it? Are you gonna go and lose your mind and go do some crazy stuff just because you in this position?
In that position.
Can you rest in that space if that's where God had put you?
That's it.
Can you rest until God make a way? Can you rest until He bring in the boat? Could you be able to rest in that space?
Could you do that? Could you do that?
That's rough.
That's a great question tonight.
And women, because what woman want to be taking care of a man?
Wow.
That's like, ugh.
Wow.
That is like, ugh. Although I already know if it go there, we're going to put our backs together and work it out. Straight up. We're going to work it out, but don't no woman want to be taking care of no man. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy, right? She be like, you better get up and go do something. You gonna get up and go do something. You not gonna lay here while I go out every day and go to work. That would be but I don't even think we would go there because we just.
It's once again, it's the matter of the heart.
Matter of the heart.
If you know this is a situation and the heart discerns what's going on, it's a matter of the heart.
Yeah.
It's a matter of the heart.
And it's so many dynamics to that because it's a trust issue there. Man, because the regular situations that come up in a relationship, all that stuff, you're going to be dealing with that stuff mentally. You like this raggedy. No, I mean, so many dynamics. You have to trust your partner. You must trust. This is why you don't jump in the bed with just anybody. This is why you don't go make covenant with just anybody. You don't go get in a vow with just anybody. Because life is going to happen.
It's the heart.
We don't know where it's going to take us. We don't know where this yes is going to walk us through. We have no idea going in. You all freely and but it's about to get real.
Okay, next question.
Come on.
We talked about this. It's probably going to get a little crunk. I know Jennifer going to answer this.
Jesus.
We read an article about Dr. Dre and his wife. Ex-wife, actually.
Oh, Lord. This is dealing with finances still.
Yeah, finances. And they divorced. they in the middle of the divorce, and Dr. Dre had to pay for her lawyers. I think he ended up giving up what, 100 million or something of that nature. Gave her this, and I was sitting there. I was on the phone with my buddy, and we was talking about it. And then you know who jumped in, and I said, "Well, man, she wasn't there when he was, you know, with that first stuff and what brought him all this place." Don't look at me like that. Wait.
Was she?
And no, she wasn't. She wasn't there then.
How long they been married?
It's been a while, but she wasn't there when he first started it up, because remember, he was with that other lady.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, she wasn't there, but she said she built the company, she did this. Got no problem with that. The question is tonight, if me and you, wow, God forbid anything happened, leave each other.
God forbid.
What would you go to the court for now? What would you ask for?
What? Yeah, she got paid, Veronica, but you know, I need some more details.
Boy, look at these women. Look at you. She was there to see it through you. Ooh, that spirit is in the land. That spirit is in the land, boy.
She helped him build. Baby, please. Because I felt the sister. Because I was because she wasn't, I don't think she was happy at the end, which she had gotten a lot, but I was like, nah, man, that man is loaded. Do you hear me?
But what does that have to do? What do that have to do?
I said split the stuff down the middle.
Oh, hold up. Split it down the middle.
Hold up. All the hell. Okay? The hell. I ain't just trying to cuss just to be, but all the hell and hockey sticks that you go through.
That ain't no good.
You need some compensation for all the hell and hockey sticks that you go through, okay? So
listen.
yeah. That's how
Do you believe she deserves more?
She deserved half.
Of $1 billion?
Whatever they got, they need to split it down the middle.
Wow. Do y'all agree with that?
Shoot. And who got the kids?
The kids are grown.
She wanted more.
The kids are grown.
Half.
Oh my God. There you go, kid folk. Come on, kid folk.
Dundee.
My cousins,
Veronica
said, hey, come on, y'all, now listen.
Yeah.
I agree. What do you agree with, Heavenly Friend?
You heard her.
Did you agree with that?
You heard her loud and clear.
So this is
That's
what
only fair. That's only fair.
Wow.
So you mean to tell me, if we had just got married, just say we had been married 10 years in, and you had established your business, you had,
Ooh, look at
split me down the middle. I don't have time. And then too, if there's kids there, all of that
kids
stuff,
are grown.
They kids are grown. We don't know. Our kids might not.
You see how that thing jumps out?
All I'm saying is, you feel like that. I'm not supposed to get.
No. Oh my God, Heavenly Fresh hand. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't get nothing. Okay, you can look at most of the divorces in the world now. Look at Michael Jordan and his wife. He gave her about $250 million.
How much do we got though?
But he played basketball. He made that money.
That's fine. But I helped you. I pushed you. I encouraged you. I prayed for you. I laid hands on
you know what? Y'all, we're going to pray for y'all.
Come on.
We're going to pray for y'all.
Come on.
The question of Vivian is, we were talking about Dr. Dre and his wife and how she wanted more money. Do you agree that if, God forbid, something happened to a person and their wife and her husband, if he had something established before her and then get married to her, and then years later get a divorce, kids are grown and everything else, do you believe you should split it down the middle half?
Baby, split me down the middle. Yes.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, let's say if it was a woman. Serena, she been doing her tennis, and she been doing everything.
Okay.
She's been doing her tennis thing. She's a millionaire. She has money. She married this young man.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid they break up. Don't God would pray against it now not to break up.
Yeah.
If something happens to that, what you say? Could you read that? I can't understand. If something happened between them, should he get half of her money?
Yes. He helped her.
She, excuse me, she started her tennis
I can't help
years before her dad did that.
I can't help it. This is why you have to watch, again, I'm going to say, who you go in covenant with. You can't go link up. This just me. Now, stars, famous people, they got prenups and they said all that, hopefully, you know, and they agree.
Why is it a prenup? It's a prenup because people are protecting their assets because of what they gained before.
I understand.
Yes.
You better do that. That's a good thing. Because if you don't, you're giving me half. Do you understand? You better do what you gotta do.
What that song say is cheaper to keep.
I'm
Lord have mercy.
I feel like I feel like it's only fair that you just split it. I'm not trying to get more than what you got.
Thank you, Vivian. We got a woman on here.
Oh,
she said,
Vivian.
Not if I had it before. Marriage. What we got together, we split, but not what I brought in the marriage.
Okay.
Wow.
But that's good. But it better be discussed ahead of time. You better know what you know, that's
you see
all
how
in knowing
snappy
yourself.
you see how snappy you getting about this? That thing is real, ain't it?
It's my truth. That's how I feel.
I just feel like
it needs to be, that's all in knowing yourself. You knowing that when I come into a marriage, we talking about finances, you need to have your stuff together, have your credit together, have your all of what you, and then you already know, okay, I need to know going in, God forbid, if anything happens, this is what I want to be able to walk out with.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what I want to be able to walk out with.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, on her, Carla needs some help in there, brother. What I'm saying with her is...
Deacon probably feel like I feel.
No. What I'm saying with her is, she was there. But like I said, he started things before her.
Yeah.
That when he got the beats, that threw him over the top.
Baby,
okay?
we in the money.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not. You don't think it was fair that he would say, "Look, I'm going to give you thus and such."
Yes, Niecy. Yes, I agree.
What'd she say?
She says, I mean.
No, she just said something else.
Oh, well, I have a helpmate. That's a job all within itself.
No, she said we don't have. Wow. No,
it is. Okay, why don't
we don't know.
We don't know their prior financial situations. That could be all she knows. I mean, I've never been a multi-millionaire, but I would hate to go from that to check because
No. See, but that's what I'm saying. It's not a check to check. It would always be the man. 90% of the man is going to take care of that person. A real man is going to take care of that person. He's probably not going to give half, but he's going to give a lump sum.
But people be feeling differently. You know what money do to people.
That's
you
right.
already know. Money going to shift the dynamic.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And then depending too on why we even broke up, they got to wait on it right there. Because if you've been cheating on me, you trying to step out of marriage on me. That's another meal ticket.
Wow. I am learning. Would you date just? I am learning some stuff today.
You didn't know?
I did know.
Yeah, I thought.
I did know, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't be out here embarrassing me in the streets. You have to compensate me for that.
Let's bring it back in. We're done with that because I see what she's at And I ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. So we fine on that. Believe me. I mean, if it was me anyway, she could have it anyway. Because that's her. Doesn't matter. The mother of my kids. Always. You know that. I've always told you. Right?
I believe it.
You know that.
We're not going nowhere.
I
bind the spirit of divorce.
Yeah, we're not going nowhere. Ain't no divorce.
I bind it. The whole point of the conversation is this. That you are supposed to walk into a situation. Let me get myself back together. Because my sister girl came out for
it came out for real. Okay. That little old cliff thing came out.
Oh, yes. Pull it in, girl. Okay, so
tell them, Kate.
You
wrong.
You gotta go into situations knowing what you want. Knowing who you are, knowing what you're going in with. If you want a prenup, get you a prenup. If you're coming in with some stuff, then you need to protect your stuff if you don't want to share it.
But these are questions that need to be answered.
Would you date you?
Yeah, would you date you? These are questions that need to be answered because what you got? Because different things come around. You know, God, it does come around. God blesses, and a lot of times you will see that it was all about the money anyway. Oh. So, you know, that's a sad story, but a lot of times you see, that's why the question earlier was, no, I wouldn't probably date somebody with all of that because, you know, trying to go look for that person because is it true love?
Is it true love? And this is another thing, y'all. Because we be blind, you know? We be blinded by stuff, by things, by fineness, by, let's keep it 150. Some of y'all out here sexing, you be blind. All of that right there covers your vision. You can't discern the way you need to discern. Mm-hmm. You can't look into a situation the way you need to look into a situation because you're blind by these things. So, always, it's wisdom for you to bring that person before cancel. It's wisdom to go and get somebody else's opinion. Come on. It's wisdom. Don't just take what you say. We always want what we want. That's just what it is. We want what we want. But it is wisdom to go have you some wise counsel. That's it. You need wise counsel.
Great what Dundee said. He said, if God put it together, you don't got to worry about no prenup. And that's a blessing.
That is so true.
You don't have to worry about that because when God put it together, let no man put asunder. So that is that question. I got with a little silent. When I answered that, boy, I got a little crumb. Yeah. But listen, I always remember this. Learning to date, would you date yourself? That is, like I said, once again, that's a tough question. That's a tough question because you get to see the real you. You get to see this, would you take the 50%? You get to see would you marry somebody for money? You get to see all of this. You get to see these things, the things that you only know. You only know that yourself. You know, come on now. You know the deepest secret. You know the how long you can take it and how long you can't take it. You know all of that. So you have to be honest with yourself. Yep. You're going to have to be honest with yourself.
What we don't like to do. We like to put up a facade. We like to act like it ain't what it is.
That's it.
We like to do all of that. But being real with yourself is the beginning of a great relationship.
But can I ask you this?
What?
If the people on here are telling themselves, if the people on here are telling themselves, no, they wouldn't date themselves. Now, if you already married, you're married. But if some of the people that's looking for a husband and wife telling themselves, no, they wouldn't date themselves, are they ready to be married? Wow. That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Are they ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And that's something that you can kind of judge it. But this is the blessed part of it. Because
you got work to do.
But it always goes back to sin. We're as filthy rags. We're no good. And God will send you somebody that will take you, that you wouldn't take yourself, but that will take you and love you. That's how good God is. Because when you marry somebody or you asking God for that mate, when you're doing that, Yeah, things that make you go, When you marry somebody, that person supposed to love you unconditionally and take you for all of your faults, your mess ups. See, the person when you telling yourself, no, I wouldn't date myself. That's why I'm so happy that she chose me.
You chose me.
No, we chose each other.
Me, brother.
Yeah, we chose each other. And I'm happy about that because
you're the chooser.
Because listen, I wasn't worthy to be chosen. I wasn't worthy of that, you know. But she took me for who I was.
We was jacked up.
But she took me for who I was. So if you telling yourself, listen, I am.
Vivian, your parents prepared you for marriage as a child.
Oh, she know that. Yeah, Vivian, her daddy, I love Brother Coleman. Yeah, he's a great man.
Wow.
You have to understand the person that you have. If you feel like you don't deserve to be married, God will send that person that shows you are worthy.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yes, he will.
He will bring you that person and show you are worthy. But let me say this, and I know we almost go, but let me say this to you. On dating, this is what I prefer, and you tell me what you prefer. On dating, one thing we have to understand about dating, we have to understand this. We have to understand that when you're dating, this is my pet peeve. Just a miss. I know this here as Tiffany. When you're dating with someone, dating somebody, you got to be honest with yourself. And that's why I tell people all the time, when you're trying to date and all that, you're going out of your way. You're doing this extra.
Trying to make a good impression.
Are you being fake? Or what? Answer that to me. When you're dating this person, you're trying to do everything to make them feel, good. You doing everything. You opening doors. You doing all of this and doing all of this type of stuff and all this and different things of that nature.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself being fake? Would you?
No, because that's what you're supposed to do. You should continue to do that.
But are they continuing, or are they just making something up to bring that person in?
Yeah.
Because I've always heard, listen, the way you start is the way you got to keep it going. Now, how many have done that? Wow.
You tried to, but I'm not the one of the two. Okay.
I tried to do what?
Keep it going the way that. Keep it going like you started.
I did keep it going.
But I'm saying.
Wow. She just told herself. I always kept it away.
I'm saying you tried to just be like you was from the beginning and not shift. Because in a relationship, there are shifts. Because I shift, you shift. We got to shift with the shift.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But you was like, we don't got to be doing all this extra stuff. We don't got to be. Why you got to be doing all of? But it's the changes. We change.
We do change. We do change. We do go to other levels. We do.
We learn ourselves. Then we start requiring something different.
Y'all agree?
Some people don't like that.
Well, a lot of people don't like that because of. A lot of people don't like that because a lot of people are not used to change.
Yeah, for sure.
Day shift, night shift, mid shift.
Ladies, y'all know we do. Know.
Some people just don't. Some men, and I speak for men, they don't like the change. Yeah. They don't like the change. That's just something that a man has to get used to, or something a man will have to try to try to compensate, because once a man is comfortable with one thing and he's doing what he's doing, he's happy. Yeah. He's good. But why do you feel like talk about just shift? Why do you feel like a woman needs to change all the time? Why?
Well, for me,
I need some answers.
it's because I'm learning me, you know. And when I learn me, I'm you know what I said. I require something different.
Wow.
But as people, it's not just a woman, because it's men that shift, you know. But I mean, more so it is us.
It's
but
the
I'm
woman.
just saying,
Mm-hmm.
it's people. We shouldn't be the same. How are we the same person 20 years later?
I get it.
What?
But my deal is, as a man, you want to get a home for his family.
Yeah.
Work a job. Make sure you eat. Make sure you, she says growing up. Okay. Make sure you eat.
Right.
Make sure you have the essentials of life. And a man is happy.
Yeah.
Is anything wrong with that?
No.
But you got to shift with it.
But you got to make. So you got to shift with the shift.
But let me ask you this. Now I want y'all to hear that. Now she just told me you got to shift. But she understood that the man was happy because he provided, he did his job, but Baby just said you got to shift. Why is it, this is a question, don't beat me up, y'all. Why is it that the man has to shift to what the woman wants to do? Wow.
Why is it that the man have to shift to what the woman wants to do?
Because you just said majority of the time, you just said majority of the time, the man don't want to shift, it's the woman. And if he's happy and everything is going right,
I don't know about
why is it every time that the man happy, oh come on, she's about happy wife, happy life. We finna get on that too, and I'm finna close, but I'm finna get on that. So why does the man have to shift?
Ken, we all have to shift, babe.
I get it, but I'm just asking, why do the man have to do that?
It's necessary to cater to your mate.
It's necessary to cater to your mate, but your mate is over here. The man is over here happy. You're not catering to that, but you want him to cater to you. That's just a question. I'm trying to get everybody involved.
You're in a good space, so it's okay. If I'm shifting and
hey, baby.
Hey, girl. Don't stop talking. If I'm shifting and it makes me unhappy or puts me in a bad headspace for me, you still want me to stay in that old place, it's going to be some friction. It's going to be a problem.
I understand. But what if it's a problem if the man shifts to the new situation and he has a problem? I think it's not because of Al anyway.
I know, but I was just trying to.
Now listen to me.
I'm listening.
What it is if a man,
yes,
if he has to shift to that new part and this becomes a problem with him, should he just go along and go with that? Because listen, this is what I'm saying.
Compromise.
Okay, listen, this is what I'm saying. There you go. We should both be happy. And that's all I'm getting at. Because we just spoke on the woman about giving half of the money. Now we just spoke on the woman. You have to go and go with her to another place. Where is the man left in this?
Does it bother him to have to shift with her?
I'm just saying if it does bother him, what are you going to do?
Then you have to come together. You got to compromise.
You got to compromise. Which one?
Both.
There you go. Because
we splitting it down the middle. We back to this.
No,
but
you just said, baby. You just said it's gonna be a problem, and he gonna have to come on with it because you got to do this. But what word does it say?
I understand what you're saying. If it's
I agree with Nisi. When you're truly in love, well, whoever happiness become your happiness. Now I can agree with that, Nisi. But that happy wife, happy life, I ain't agree with that.
It's the same thing.
No, I ain't agree with that. Because, listen, I'm going to teach on that in a couple of weeks. We're going to go hard on that. But anyway, listen.
Let's do it.
We're going to do that. But I love you. You're my sweetheart. And I'm going to shift wherever. we're going to shift together.
And we had to grow to that, right?
We had
because
to grow
at first it was put your gloves up, baby. We're not going.
I wasn't. No.
Nobody wanted to
do
to
anything.
compromise, and it's like, but at the end of the day, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We got to come to a common ground here and work this out.
And it all boils down to what we said earlier. You know what you have to do.
We know what we got to do.
But do you want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
That is the
back to square.
Back
one half. That's
you
right.
know what you have to do, but do you want to do it? That's the answer to that.
The question is,
tonight.
Are they worth you doing it? Is the relationship worth?
If you marry them and fell in love and marriage, it's worth
it.
If God put you together, it's worth it. It's worth it to go through whatever you have to go through. It is worth it. Trust me. 23 years going on 24.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
24. I know my man.
Because we're renewing those vows come 25. Okay,
wow.
That's what I keep in mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
But 24, we'll be 24 in April, and a lot of people counted us out.
Yeah.
A lot of people spoke against it.
Yeah.
A lot of people never saw it was going to work. Never said it was going to work. But what God put together, not saying everything was A-okay and smooth, but when God put it together, it gave us certain things about each other. Man, that was just so awesome.
Yeah.
When God gave me something and let me know, okay, this is your wife, He showed me why. Yeah. Showed me different things. When God did that,
amazing.
I knew. So, and I'm gonna be honest.
Amazing.
I'm gonna be straight up on it. It's been many times I was saying, I'm done. Early on in the marriage, bye, I'm good. And she would always tell me, oh, you gonna chump out like that. Oh, that's what you are, you a quitter? And it would do something to me. It would really do something because she knew what God put together. She knew what He put together. And that's the key.
That's the key.
Even about the question, would you date yourself? The key to that question is, if you know what God has for you, it don't even matter about you dating yourself. Mm-hmm. It's about who God is going to send you to date you, because they're going to love you past whatever you had that wasn't good.
Right.
I got faults, she got faults, but we look past them.
Yep.
Because we knew that this was God.
Yeah. Yep.
And for you out there, I want to tell you, you're going to always know, dating, getting ready to be with this person, God is going to give you something that you know that's your husband or that's your wife. Mm-hmm. He's going to give you something and you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt.
Yep.
Because they're going to be willing to take your mess. And that's the truth.
Yes.
They're going to be willing to take your mess.
Yes.
They're going to be willing to look past everything that you had withdrawals on, that you had some funny feelings for, that you had low self-esteem for. They're going to be willing to look past all of that. When they know that they know that they know, they'll be willing to look past that.
Yep.
And when you know that they're looking past that, no, now not like a kid from 25 years, not to get with you in the bed and say, oh, I don't care. No, to wait and don't mess with you, but tell you, I'm going to wait till we get married. Now that's who your husband is, or who your wife is.
Lordy.
Because at the end of the day, she saw me when I first came to the church, coming in rough, golden mile, and half thugging.
Purple suit.
Don't talk about my suit. Had a big old suit on, running, and everybody, man, this dude was still thugging, this dude, and folks talked about and everything. But she saw past that.
Yeah.
Because
it was God. I can't take the credit.
She knew what God had.
It was God for real.
She knew. Now, don't be acting like I'm for real, like I just wasn't nothing. You better
No, I'm not saying.
I'm just messing with you. But listen.
Me trying to give God the glory.
But it was
credit.
God. It was God for both of us. For both of us.
Yes, because I was jacked up.
Both of us. But when we knew, when you know, it don't matter if you would date yourself.
Man.
Because God gonna send somebody that'll date you and you wouldn't even date yourself. Now that's cold.
Yep.
That's cold. When you think you ain't nothing.
Right.
When you think you ain't worthy, when you think, especially these nights like this and we close, especially these holidays right here, I halfway like it. Because to me, yeah, but I mean, I love it for my wife's situation, but
you love it because I love it.
No. Listen, man.
Okay.
I love it because of me and your love, but I don't love it for the attack on the single people.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either.
It's an attack because then they start feeling down on themselves. They start feeling,
I don't like it.
Why I don't have this?
Oh my
why
goodness.
I'm not with this? And all of that.
Yeah.
And it's not even about that.
It's not about
At
that.
the end of the day, it's not even about that.
Oh my God.
See, that's a blessing that we can do that, but then once they see, oh, this person got somebody, that person got somebody. What about me?
What about me?
And God got this person waiting on you. This person just waiting on you and finna bless you down. But the enemy have came and tried to attack your mind and attack you because this holiday.
Yeah. One day.
One day.
Oh my goodness.
One day. Oh. And to have you mess up and go get with somebody just because of this holiday.
Don't do it, sis. Oh.
Don't do it, brother. Don't do it. Because I saw single people.
Oh my God.
And I thank God he just knew me and my wife didn't need each other because we've been married for young age. and it wasn't all about the sex. It was just the companionship.
Yeah. Because
we was more friends than we were lovers. Remember that song, Be Friends Before You're Loved by Force of Deep? We was that. We was just so cool. And God put us together. And that's what he's going to do for some of you. But I want you to understand tonight, we love you. God bless you. And I need you to understand that, listen, I never thought about the don't do it as if. Hallelujah. What she said?
Never thought about that. Don't do it.
That's it. Now,
somebody got blood. Okay.
I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm gonna say this to you, and I want you to ponder on this tonight. You see the XOs and all that behind the Valentine's Day and all of this.
Yes, don't do it. Men and ladies, don't take those gifts on February the 15th.
Yeah, we do need some more. Listen, now we have to understand. Sometimes this is a very, 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 very much set up. Because
it'll shift your whole life.
It'll shift you. And one mistake can shift something
one experience
in you. One experience can shift something in your life that I'm not going to say that it's all regret, but hey, baby girl, that's jazz. It will shift something in you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm for real. I'm going to go. You are so close.
Come on.
You are so close. I mean, you right there. You are so close. And the enemy just want to get you. He want to do whatever he can do.
Yeah.
And guess what? This was so cold. Man, he will send somebody that will know your situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
And you would think that it's God, but it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would know. Well, man, I know you having a hard time with this and all this, but try the spirit by the spirit. And I'm going to tell you something else. And this day is a setup for a lot of these married folks too.
Come on.
Because you are upset because your husband or your wife did not do the things that you wanted them to do. And now you want to go and find somebody else because such and such husband did this for him. Such and such wife did this for him. You get to thinking and seeing that stuff and the enemy come and mess with you. That's why you got to beware. You got to stay word up, pray up, because Even this little holiday, listen to me,
Come
it's
on,
going to
Will.
start an argument tonight,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
this weekend, because somebody did something that somebody else wanted.
Uh-oh.
And it's not even about that.
It's not about that.
It's love every day.
Every day.
Every day. And I know we sit this day out and they want to go and do this and do that. But listen,
Yeah.
you have to understand that
Yeah.
this is merely a test.
Come on. Whoa.
And you're going to have to pass this test. And I got to go because I'm going to really get to preaching now.
Yes.
We buying it. Thank you, Tiffany. We buying it.
Yes.
This is just a test
This is
to
just a
see
test.
if you going to pass.
That's right.
We didn't have no food one day.
Come on.
And I was sitting at the house. I didn't know what to do.
Niecy say this was better than the Breakfast Club.
God bless you. Listen to me. We was at the house in Grand Prairie. We at the house. I'll never forget this.
Testimony time, y'all.
Struggling,
Come on.
have nothing. And I came home and my wife looked at me in my face and say, "We hungry." Now I started to go get a gun and I started to go rob every store I could.
Dang.
But I saw it now and it hurt me so bad. But she could have left and said, "I'm gonna go find some man that's gonna take care of me and these kids." She could have did that.
Yeah.
She could have did that. But she didn't.
Right.
Because that was a test.
Yeah.
And tonight is a test. This weekend is a test.
This weekend is a test.
That's all it is. And they want you to see all of this. That's why sometimes you just need to get off of social media and stop looking at all the gifts and the presents and all of that. Because what it does, it oozy-woozes you.
Uh-oh.
And then you want the same thing. You ever saw yourself, for real, I'm going to go there, watch it. You ever saw yourself on social media?
He a preacher.
And you just doing this here. You just smiling.
He a preacher.
You doing it. And somebody's about, "Why you laughing? What you smiling at?" Because you done let it get you.
We all do it.
Yeah. You done let it get you. It done
Like,
got you.
oh, that's so cute.
And you will get caught up in that. And then the enemy will make you have a bad attitude towards your mate.
Yep. When they doing the best that they can.
Doing the best that they can.
Oh my goodness.
They might just got one red rose.
Come on. Oh my goodness.
One red rose.
I had to learn this. Because in my mind, it's the moon, the stars,
She wanted it
the
all.
orbits.
Yeah.
You know, and it ain't even about money. It's just about appreciation for me. But
Yes, sir.
the moon, the stars, and the orbits
Yes, sir.
of
That's all right,
appreciation.
Alfonso.
And I had to learn not to don't put that much into that. If you know who you connected to, you know the heart. We talked about that earlier.
The heart.
Knowing the heart of the person that you're connected to. And I know, although I be like, "Come on, bro. Come on. You got to come on. Come on. You're slowful in this area. Come on." But I know his heart. His heart is to do the moon, the stars, and the orbits. He just got an issue manifesting.
She do too, y'all. But listen, she used to have an issue manifesting in that other way, y'all know. But she got better. Hallelujah. But listen, I'm finna go on there. I'm finna go.
Don't pull my wig.
I ain't tell nobody that. Listen, we finna go. We love you.
Oh,
May the
y'all.
Lord smile on
He
you.
played too much. We didn't even get to tell the best story. We'll do it next time.
Go on, tell them about your vet.
I'm not. I don't care to tell the
Okay,
story.
we'll talk about it later. We love you. May the Lord smile on
We
you.
love y'all. Listen,
Thank
wait
God.
before we
Go ahead.
go. If you are not on with Heavenly Fresh, if
Please
you are
follow
not friends, if
Heavenly
you are not
Fresh
following
Moment.
the page, go to Heavenly Fresh Moment and click. What is it that we click?
Share, like, come on.
No.
Be the friend. Follow.
Follow. I think that's what it is. Go and follow Heavenly Fresh. If this is not, that's where we go live at. We want to invite others on to that platform, an amazing platform of ministry where we are able to go live. We are here every week, every Friday. We are right here whether it's us together or somebody is gonna be here.
Okay.
Me by myself.
All right.
And Ken comes on Mondays. He come on Tuesdays. He is doing what's the name of it? What you doing, bro?
Real Talk Tuesdays, me and Monday. Then we got Eat All Come in the week. We got
something for marriage. We got Picture This.
Man, we got
marriage.
everything. Y'all better come on and check this out.
ER is retirement. It's talking about finance. If you
we got
need
peculiar
help,
culture.
Peculiar Culture.
Come on.
That is for you young people, you millennials. You know,
yes. As
I rise in the morning at 6
Walk with Jesus, Apostle Ben Appleloo. We got a whole cast for you.
Tanya's, I forget the name of it, but it's something going on
all the time
on that platform all day long.
Hallelujah.
It's something going on. So you need to be following that page so that you can get the notifications when we are live. Yeah, so go do that when we jump up off of here. What's wrong?
No, I'm just looking at you.
Okay.
And if you're not saved,
go.
Because my baby is something different. If you're not saved, I want to pray with you.
Come on.
Let's
thank
repeat.
You, God.
Father, we thank you today.
Thank you, Jesus.
I ask you to come into my heart.
Come into my heart.
Because I'm a sinner.
Because I'm a sinner.
I believe that you sent your son Jesus to die on the cross.
Yes, Lord.
And he rose the third day.
Hallelujah.
I ask you to forgive me for my sins.
Forgive us, Lord.
In Jesus' name.
Forgive me, Jesus.
Amen.
Jesus' name.
If you repeat that prayer, you meant it from your heart, you're saved. God has saved you. I ask you to go to a page, go somewhere that God will bless you and take you to a deeper and further level. And
if you need a church home, we don't want to just say the sinner's prayer with you and then you just out here wandering because that's not safe. You need a covering. You need a covering. Find you a good church home. Listen, I want you to be where God wants you to be. I want you to be where God has led you to go, because that's where you will get fed at. You sitting at the wrong table, it's a problem. You need to be at the right table, okay? I'm not trying to recruit you for our church, but we have an amazing church home. You are welcome to join us on Sundays. We are live and in person, and you are welcome. It's Life in Christ Family Church in Lancaster, Texas. You are welcome to come and join us anytime or catch our lives. So I just wanted to put that out there. You need a church home.
Also, our sister church,
Amen.
Believers International, as well, in Arlington, Texas,
Yeah.
And we just love you, and we thank you for what you're doing. We thank God for what he's doing. If he don't give you that gift, if he don't take you out, if you don't get what you thought you was going to get, praise him anyway. God is always good. We love you, and the Lord smile on you. God bless.
God bless y'all.